Everyone, I am here with the referee and creator of the Puppy Bowl, Dan Schachner. And as you can see, his backdrop is so fitting. We're just missing your referee outfit, Dan,
No,
but
I
it's
have it.
okay.
Would you like me to put it on?
No, no, no.
It's covered. I just smelled it. It's covered in dog fur.
Oh
Um,
man,
this is
gotta have
yeah. This
a lint roller ad for this, actually, right?
proof. I'm proving to you it is really disgusting, but I'm happy to put it on because I love Shade TV and I will do it.
No worries,
Um,
Dan. You don't have to put it on. I
sure.
believe that you are an actual real life referee. So we will imagine you in the black and white stripes for this interview.
Okay.
But Dan, I'm so excited to talk to you about the Puppy Bowl. I watched it for the first time last year.
Yeah.
It may actually be better than the Super Bowl in my opinion. I don't know.
Thank you.
I I must say there is nothing better than watching puppies playing football, and what a creative concept and idea. I would love to just understand, like, where did you come up with this concept, this idea, and how did you get it off the ground to start?
Okay, I would love to take credit for it as the creator, but I am not. I am a host of
Oh.
it. I am a spokesperson for the game. I am the referee for the puppies, and I've been on for 14 years. So it feels like, I am some sort of an authority. But it was created 21 years ago, so whatever year that would be, 2004, I guess. Animal Planet was like much like other networks. It was like, well, we can't compete with the Super Bowl. There's no point. We're not going to try to put up some new programming. So what's the cheapest thing that we can do is just put a couple of cameras on a bunch of cute, adorable puppies in a very small pen and just put it on TV and nothing special. Almost like the Yule log during the holidays is on the TV, that little fireplace. And just see what happened. It wound up becoming a surprise hit and really an example of the first kind of counter programming. When you have a big event, you just do your own thing. And so second year, they made it bigger and more official. And year after year, it kind of grew more legitimate. And I came in Puppy Bowl 8 because they needed more of a spokesperson, a referee that wasn't just standing there, but a referee that could be sort of a host for the show. Um, and for these pups that don't have their own voice, right? Give them a little.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then here I am 14 years later. But I came on as a hired gun, and it is a great job. And it's
Amazing. Well, you definitely add some flair to the mix. I can't even imagine, honestly, the Puppy Bowl without you being the referee and really coordinating. And honestly, you're running up and down the field the entire time. So you're getting a great workout with these puppies.
100%. You really do have to be in good shape. A lot of people don't know this. It takes us a few days to film the Puppy Bowl. It's not just
Oh,
all done. It's a 3 hour event, but it
wow.
will take 3 hours to film. That'd be great if it was, but
Yeah, that would be incredible. So it's a 3-day filming affair.
at least 3 days. Yeah.
Wow. And how many hours for each day? Are you shooting
Full
like
days.
12-hour days?
Yeah, 10 hours. I mean, with the puppies, look, they are puppies. We don't put them all out there for 10 hours. I mean, they're very carefully handled. We've
Yeah.
got vet techs on staff, animal welfare people, the ASPC. So there's a lot of people there making sure that they're, not harmed and playing safely.
Nap, is there a nap time section as well for them to take a quick nap?
Yeah, and we're not picking
Yes.
nap time can occur off camera or on camera. So
I love it when that happens. And, last year I was rooting for Team Fluff because I love an extra fluffy team, but Team Ruff won by 3.
yeah,
Who do you think is going to take the Lombarky trophy this year? Think
great
it's going to
question.
be a close one? Maybe Team Fluff will be able to take it back?
It was a heartbreaker last year. 72-69 was the final score, and it was in the final moments of the game that Team Ruff pulled out the win. So Team Fluff
Wow.
thought they had it. For those, for the historians of Puppy Bowl, we've only been keeping score for 10 years. So in those 10 years,
Ah.
prior to that, it was just every puppy scored a touchdown and yay, hooray, hooray. But now we're actually like organizing them and counting the touchdowns. In those 10 years, Fluff has won 5 times and Ruff has won 5 times.
Oh my gosh, split down the middle. How
This
crazy
year
is that?
literally is a coin toss. I mean, like both teams look amazing. Fluff has a lot to prove because they're really ticked off about last year. But I feel like Ruff is still a powerhouse. They've got a dog named Saquon Barkey that is one of the fastest pups you will ever see.
Saquon Barkey. That name alone actually puts a little fear in me. I don't know if I would want to go up against that pup.
Yeah, he's scary. He's fast, and he's like a poodle mix. He doesn't look like he's
Oh, it's
fast.
a
He
poodle
is just
mix.
incredibly fast.
what's the recruiting process for these pups? Like what's the criteria when you're looking for the pups that you want to put up for adoption, of course, which is a huge part of the puppy bowl, but where is the qualifications of this is the perfect fit for Team
Yeah.
Ruff or Team Fluff?
Great question. So the number one requirement is what you already said. They have to be up for adoptions, right? So we want, I mean, I know it sounds sad to say homeless animals, but we literally want homeless animals sitting in a shelter waiting for their forever home. They have to be puppies, so between, like 3 and 6 months of age, and they have to be cute. Now, it's hard to say any puppy is not cute, so we're pretty open-minded about the cuteness, right?
Yeah.
We try to showcase a variety of breeds, big to small, all types of sizes, because, we're representing 80 different shelters across the country.
80
So
different shelters. Wow.
super wide net. We're trying to capture everybody if possible,
I mean, and the glam shots, by the way, are my favorite. I don't know what photographer you use, but
They're good though, right?
they're
The
so
white background.
adorable. They're
Yeah.
so cute. And I love how you incorporate storylines into the puppy bowl as well, which is really cool. So you honestly get this kind of attachment to each of them. I found myself actually going one by one and looking all of their details up. So yeah, definitely wish I could have a lot of dogs in the city of New York, but unfortunately.
Trust me, I'm in New York too, and I get it. There's tight quarters in New York, so it can be tough to have more than one. I can only fit one. That's all I can.
I know. I'd probably live in a fluffy puppy home if I could. Everyone knows I rate dogs in my building, which is really great. I have 1 through 10. So, every year it's different. The puppies obviously rank higher than the older, more mature dogs, but
Totally. But do puppies automatically rank higher, like up beyond 7 for you, or what does it take to be like a 9
it's a hard one.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's kind of like first interaction. How are you when I first meet you? People call me the puppy whisperer. I actually did puppy yoga a couple of weeks ago, and it was all puppy Dalmatians, and all of them came and laid on me, and everyone got mad in my class.
Wait, was it at a place called Wolf Wellness?
Not Wolf Wellness. This one, I think it's just called puppy yoga.
Oh, cool. No, because that's
Yeah.
a spot that I've been to once, I think, for a puppy yoga class. So, no, it was amazing. It's actually more relaxing than you think, right?
Oh yeah, I didn't get any yoga done at all, which I'm terrible at in general. So it was kind of the perfect yoga class I could possibly take. And
Yeah.
then my friend that was with me clearly is a cat person. The dogs could smell it on her. She was very annoyed that all of the puppies had gravitated towards me. And anytime somebody took one off of me, it would come back and then just pile on top of all the other dogs. So I think there may be a future. I think my new goal in life is maybe to be a sideline reporter for these puppies at some point.
I think you seem to have that ability to quickly, which is important to quickly judge, because at Puppy Bowl, the action is so fast. You do have to
Yeah.
quickly. So I think you'd be okay, then let me ask you, since you have looked at the puppy lineup, or maybe you've got it.
Oh yeah.
But like,
I already know my favorites, but it's because
Okay. Who is it?
Beagles tend to be at the top of my list. And I don't know if it's just this year, but they have berry names. So you've got like a huckleberry, and then you have a raspberry,
Yep.
which I love.
I think they're from the same litter. They're definitely from the same rescue. Those two.
Okay, raspberry is probably one of my top picks. DeBone Samuel though is really cute. Kiki's
Another
really
poodle
cute.
mix.
I think I love poodle mixes. I
Yeah.
don't know what it is. Just like I love fluffiness. The more
Same.
fluff, the merrier. And I actually have curly hair. So I think that dogs that have curly textured hair identify with me sometimes.
I get it.
We look at each other. I'm like, are we related? Maybe we are cousins, quite possibly.
Well, at least we have the same grooming routine, or like my pup is a poodle mix, requires a lot, super curly hair, requires like constant grooming. I didn't know this when I signed up for it. So high maintenance sometimes with the curly
They
hair.
are. I
Right.
mean, I definitely have pampered my dogs in my lifetime. So they're like
Liking the berry
humans.
names. Is there now, because they're fluffy, and I don't know. Like, now hearing the history of 5 for Fluff and 5 for Ruff, what do you think's going to happen? I'm asking. I don't
I'm
know.
going for Fluff this year. I'm putting my dog bones on Fluff, I think,
Right. I think, a lot of people are and again, I literally have no idea. Like, we do shoot the Puppy Bowl ahead of time, but no joke, we shoot 2 separate endings. So,
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah. So, because we really like keep this under lock and key as to who, because there are literally, it's the highest scoring game you'll ever see. It's like the score last year was 72-69. You never
Yeah.
see human football unless it's like a blowout
is true.
game, right?
Yeah.
So there's constantly offense. So I actually lose track. So by the time it's time to like edit this thing down and declare a winner, they had me do two endings. So like, congrats Team Fluff, congrats Team Ruff, you won. And then I don't know until it airs on Sunday who's actually won. So yeah.
Wow, so you don't even know, so it'll be a surprise. All right, well, Dan, I'm going to write you and see if my Team Fluff wins this year. We'll
No, I
see.
think a lot of people are predicting Fluff. So
Fluff
I
this
think
year.
you got the right idea. So go to Vegas and no, I didn't say that.
I don't know who my MVP is yet. I haven't quite decided. I know that Moosh won last year, so
Yeah.
MVP is always a hard one. A lot of
It's a hard
qualifications for
one.
that.
100% of the, you think it's just the amount of touchdowns they score. It's not. It could be also personality. Like you said with your elevator dogs. It's
Yeah.
sometimes
Personality is everything, A lot going on in there. But anyways, Dan, thank you so much for taking the time to chat about the Puppy Bowl. Again, I'm completely obsessed. Let our viewers know again where they can watch this. I know it's airing at 2 p.m. on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yes. So Sunday, February 9th, 2 p.m. Eastern. And you can there's a million Discovery networks. You could see it on Animal Planet, Discovery, TBS, I think True TV.
Exactly. I was like, I'm going to let you go through the Rolodex because I know there's plenty of options.
The great part, too, is if you happen to miss it, it's streaming on Max. So it'll just live on the streamer Max if you happen to, need to stream it later. So enjoy, everybody. It's going to be a glorious day.
Yes. It'll be a fluffy, cuddly, cute day, right?
There'll be a lot of that. Yeah. I mean, the penalties are not really, I'm not that harsh,
You're a good referee, at least for the fluffs.
I try
100%.
I try to be fair. And next
And
time
the
I
puns
promise.
that you have are amazing. So that's what I live for.
Thank you. I promise next time we interview, I'll be wearing my stripes. As disgusting as it may look, I will. I was surrounded by 3 dogs earlier, and they're very heavy shedders and heavy drool.
Got it. Heavy shedders, a couple jewel spots, I'm sure.
Wanted to look fresh for you.
It's all right. We got it from the backdrop. I believe that you are a strong, hardcore referee, and I can't wait to see you again this Sunday. And go Team Fluff!
All right. I'll be rooting for Fluff along with you.
All right. Thanks so much, Dan. Take care.